a bottle of rum. Maybe that's what pirates say. I don't know if Santa Claus says that, but we don't believe in Santa Claus at this house. Casa de la Carta. We are going to throw up Christmas, as Princeton likes to call it. So it's the day before Thanksgiving, and today we have Santa's little helper, Andrea, my little niece, otherwise known as Andra to the family. It's not Andrea, it's Andra.
They forget the E.
They forget the E and all the other syllables because we're country. So we are going to throw up Christmas the day before Thanksgiving. I'm kind of sick. Like, this is good for us because normally it's like the day after Thanksgiving, but I'm not hosting Thanksgiving this year. Praise Jesus. So I don't have to worry about my pots of stirring all in the wee hours of the night, cooking the collards and everything else, because I'm not bringing anything but a sweet potato casserole and homemade cranberry sauce, y'all. So excited about that. But anyways, no, this is part of our Christmas chaos. We will put up 6 different trees. There'll be a tree in the formal dining room. There'll be a tree in our sitting room. There'll be a tree in the entryway. There'll be a tree in all of the bedrooms of the house. And if I could get away with putting a tree in the kitchen, I would, but I've come up with something clever this year that will substitute for a tree right now. But yeah, eventually one day I will have a tree in the, a Christmas tree in the kitchen, but I gotta have a bigger kitchen. Hint, hint, Princeton. I need a bigger kitchen. So, just for those brides who are thinking about, yes, I want a Christmas wedding. Yes, I encourage you to have a Christmas wedding. We did one last year. It was so much fun, and it was so pretty. We had trees everywhere. It was glitz, it was glamoring, it was sparkly. So if you are in the mindset thinking that I want to do a Christmas wedding next year, do it. But make sure you rack up on all this stuff that's going to be knocked down to 50% off after the holidays. Get the trees, get the ornaments, get the ribbons. Wait till all the stuff goes on clearance and then just go crazy. Go to Big Lots, go to Walmart, go to Target, go Lowe's, Home Depot, and buy them out once the stuff goes on clearance. Hobby Lobby, and my favorite crafting place, Michael's. Coupons are a girl's best friend. So, yes, have a holiday wedding if you're thinking about it, or even if you're thinking about having like a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day wedding. Rack up on the decor. Rack it up. Rack it up, rack it up. So, you're gonna get a little footage of us throwing up Christmas in my house, and we're excited because I'm probably gonna be up for a while.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of Christmas chaos at Casa de la Carta. like the Christmas decor photos, videos, tomato. We hope you did. If you noticed, I'm in new digs today. We were up late and we was tired, so we went to bed, but we finished it all, and so we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you love it. So 6 trees total, and I'm still buying stuff for the house. Princeton may or may not kill me, who knows? But you can never, if it's 70% off, you've got to buy it, y'all. If it's 70% off, rack it up, especially at Joann's. Shout out Joann's Fabrics, 70% off holiday stuff and additional 20 on sale items if you download the app. You can thank me later. I'm always about to keep on saving that cash, yo. So, hope you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. This is what we do every year. Next year, I'm going to put a Christmas tree in the kitchen. He just doesn't know it yet. Christmas weddings can be fun, they can be magical. So those are some of the most prettiest weddings, is Christmas weddings. We did a Christmas wedding last year and we had Christmas trees everywhere, and we kept the decor really simple. We used traditional Christmas decorations to really kind of just jazz everything up. We had several Christmas trees that marked the aisleway, and we had tall cylinder vases behind the aisleway filled with cranberries and pine sprigs and floating candles, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. We did the fake snow with the twinkling lights, and it was absolutely breathless. So yes, we love a holiday wedding. They can be absolutely gorgeous and fun, and they can be as simplistic or over the top as you want them to be. Some things to consider if you're planning a holiday wedding is try not to actually do it on Christmas Day unless you've kind of consulted with the family and they are all in agreement. Usually after Thanksgiving and before Christmas are the best times to do a holiday wedding. You can capitalize on all the decor that's going to be 70% off and all the lovely things that Christmas has to offer. If you're in a warmer climate, say you live in Florida and it's still pretty, 70, 80 sometimes in Florida this time of the year, consider having your wedding at a park outdoors. Usually parks charge very minimal fees for you to have a wedding there. I know here in East Tennessee, the temperature dropped significantly this year toward the end of October. So a lot of our November weddings, it was a little bit chilly, and they still took place outside, at least the ceremony portion. So if you're gonna have a ceremony outside, especially in November, in East Tennessee, one thing you definitely want to consider is the elements. Providing outdoor heaters and blankets and for your guests to keep warm, and having your ladies wear shawls, your bridesmaids wear shawls to keep themselves warm and their shoulders warm while they're up there standing at the altar with you, as well as you wear a shawl. Other things to consider is provide like a hot beverage station. We did that a couple of times. So whether it's hot cocoa or hot apple cider, create that fun little area so your guests have something to sip on while they're waiting for the ceremony to begin. So those are things to consider. You always want to think about not only your comfort, but the comfort of your guest, especially if you have older guests. They're going to need a blanket. They're going to need, outdoor heaters or something, at least to get them through the ceremony. And then, of course, the reception will be moved inside. So those are just some things to consider if you're thinking about getting married, especially in East Tennessee in November, because the weather changes all the time up here. One day it's 80, the next day it's 40 and freezing, and there's snow on the ground. You never know what you're going to get. It's a complete toss-up in this area. But we do get all 4 seasons, so we can't really complain about that. Travel. You want to think about your guests and travel too. Travel is very important because a lot of brides don't take that in consideration. If you have a lot of guests coming in from out of town, by all means, book a guest hotel. If you have guests that are traveling out of town to attend the festivities, make sure you book a guest hotel, aka a host hotel. So call up hotels in the area, tell them that you need a couple of rooms, well, more than a couple, 10 or 15 based on your guest count, your head count, with various room types, queens, doubles, kings, suites if possible, and see if they're willing to offer you a discount to you and your guests with a special group booking code. It just makes things completely easier. And also a fun treat is to have little baggies or little gifts waiting for your guests as they check into the hotel. So we like to do that for our clients as well. If they're having a host hotel and like, yeah, we like that idea. It's just a nice little welcome gift for your guest. When doing flowers for a holiday wedding or any wedding in general, you want to consider if the flower that you want is going to be in season. If it's a peony or if it's a calla lily, if it's a hydrangea, whatever it may be. Some flowers are only in season certain times of the year. So it's best if you're doing a holiday wedding around this wonderful time of the year to work with what flowers are in season to save you money. It's not that the florist can't get those particular flowers that you may want. It's just going to be harder to get them. And they may have to order them from California, which means, guess what? They're going to have to jack up the price to you. So work with what is in season. It'll save you tons of money if you work with what's in season and be open to different flowers to be used in your bouquet and your centerpieces. And from my family to yours, and from all of the staff at Elease Productions, we wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.